The Atomic Voodoo Lounge podcast is proud to present Maxwell Vegas's Lullaby, a piece of short fiction. Lullaby by Maxwell Vegas. Mother left me alone to the darkness, her pale face bending over me, the kiss touching my forehead, the blue housecoat tassels swinging at her waist as she turned to leave. Only images remained, fading comforts. Shutting my eyes didn't help. It only brought more fears. But Mother allowed me two guardians. The buzzing tin can crackle of an alarm clock radio and the muted light of my bedside lamp. Where the radio was modern, the lamp seemed ancient. It had always been there, the placid scene at its base preserved in a halo of incandescent light. The miniature figure of a boy wearing an eggshell blue cap sat atop a fence. A flute to his mouth, he played in silence as the even smaller figures of a dog and a bird appeared to listen. The light and sound made me feel safer for a bit. I pulled the blanket up and around my head with only a hole for my face. To distract myself from the edges of vision and the blackness of my eyelids, I tried to imagine the boy sitting atop that fence playing the music tinkling from the radio. A guardian angel keeping the night at bay, casting a dome of light and sound, protecting me from unfriendly faces peeking in my window or around the door jamb from the hallway. And then the shadows multiplied on my walls, the rough plaster whirls casting a monstrous puppet show of odd shapes, too odd to be random. Half smiles, horned profiles, dinosaur scales, fingernails, pitchforks. Messages I was meant to decipher if I could only bear to look at them for more than an instant. And the whispers, under the static hum of WHJB, I could hear voices not on the radio. A stream of fine-spun and unintelligible conversations rose up behind the walls and under the rugs, a river of whispers I dared not try to hear. "Mom? Mom, did you say something?" I shouted. No one said a word. "Go to sleep now." Her voice wasn't friendly. There was a separation there, an anger, a scolding. My circle of protection then grew smaller, and the night bigger, and tomorrow farther away. Was that a tap at my window? A nail tip scratching the glass on the other side of my curtains? Looking at my little boy, I wanted him to play louder, needed him to. "Did you turn that radio up?" My mother's sharp voice called from the other room. "No." "Don't lie to me. Turn it down, or I'll be over to turn it off." "Okay," I replied, my hand reaching out from under the covers to the radio's plastic dial. The thought of Mother's pale face and pinched eyebrows, her slippers slapping across the hallway floor, the blue housecoat melting into the shadows, and a pitiless fit of annoyance bursting into my room and leaving me in the blackest silence was too much. I had to comply, even if I didn't turn the volume up in the first place. I felt heavy and weak, not tired. I was afraid of everything. It seemed unfair that I should have to go to sleep. It was unfair that darkness was rolling over my whole world, even snuffing out the glow-in-the-dark crucifix my grandmother gave me. The artificial green body, hanging in agony, was just another shadow monster affixed to my bedroom wall. It was unfair because the truth was, I loved everything in the daylight. The whispering voices, the dark shapes, the strange faces wanted me to follow. They were like a chorus, wearing me down, stretching me out, pulling me away from the things and people I loved. With a start, I caught my eyes closing. The little boy was playing his flute, and then he took it from his mouth. I saw the red-painted lips move as the radio hissed. I wanted to look at the window or the door jamb. I needed to shock myself back to my normal terrors. But my head was so heavy upon the pillow, and dread filled my heart. I could only stare at the little boy through my eyelashes, and his voice was my voice, and my voice was singing a lullaby. There's something no one's told you, but nonetheless you know. There's a sadness in a lullaby, a melody for letting go. Letting go of sunshine, mommy and daddy too. Letting go of childhood, letting go of you. There's a sadness in a lullaby, something not quite right. It says goodbye to daytime and beckons forth the night. There's something no one's told you, but nonetheless you knew. There's a sadness in a lullaby, a little tinge of blue. So go to sleep now, little one. Go to sleep, put out the light. For when this sweet tune ends, you'll melt into the night. That was Lullaby by Maxwell Vegas, copyright 2025, featured on episode 2 of the Atomic Voodoo Lounge podcast. Catch up on all of the episodes at atomicvoodoolounge.com or look up the Atomic Voodoo Lounge on your favorite podcast app or service. Thanks for listening.